God.
Our first day. I still can't believe we escaped. Theater, we got out.
You really hated it that much?
No, I didn't hate acting. I loved it. But that lifestyle is just not good for a person. Maybe if you're really lucky and really good, maybe you end up in a position that gives as much as it takes. Otherwise, it's just not healthy. I really believe that. Rehearsals 6 days a week, 5 or 6 performances a week once you open, and that's on top of hours just memorizing for maybe a couple $100s a week. I mean, go union and things are a little better, but who can afford that? In New York or LA, maybe Chicago, but in this town, you'd be lucky to get a gig a year.
I think I did all right.
You did great until you didn't, and then bam, suddenly you can't pay your bills. Normal people don't live like this. It's toxic.
All right, come on back and we'll take your photos for your faculty IDs.
Really? We have to do that today?
I just read an article that said a job interview is one of the most stressful situations a person can deal with. Most people have to do that like every 4 or 5 years. We do it every week. Auditions, or you trying to land a directing gig, all that stress, and what do we get out of it? Some kick-ass parties? The thrill of seeing your name in a review, assuming the critic doesn't write something totally devastating? A sexually permissive environment? It isn't worth it. You know what I did last night?
This is a nice room.
I didn't sit in a moldy old theater for 6 hours waiting to block 2 scenes. I had dinner with a friend. And then I watched Orange is the New Black, drank some tea, and went to bed at a normal hour. I got up this morning and watched the sunrise, and now I get to teach kids about history as it's presented on the stage. Did you know I was a double major in theater and history? This is a dream for me.
So don't you feel a little conflicted teaching a theater class? Aren't you encouraging kids to go into a life you think is so unhealthy just to cash a paycheck?
Some of those parties are really fun.
Seriously? You sure it's down here? That's what they said. My sheet says Kozlock. That's not this building, is it?
No. But
Maybe it's not what it sounds like. Are we supposed to work in here?
has this always been their room?
Oh, good Jesus.
We have never had a room before. Hey, I'm Nick.
Do you live here?
I wish. Do you smell that history? The shows that have been done in these costumes? The blood, sweat, and tears that have been poured into this fabric?
I smell one of those things.
So you're Nick, the grad student.
Who was supposed to be directing the troupe this year before they hired you guys. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Are you kidding? I'm fine. Totally cool with it. I mean, was I looking forward to finally directing this year after being a player for 4 years and company manager for another 2? Sure. Did I have some pretty ambitious plans for molding into my idea of a perfect outreach troupe? Absolutely. Was I counting on the directing stipend to pay the rent on my place now that my roommate's at Tisch for the semester? Of course. But I'm super excited to have you guys here, even if it means I'm only company manager. Again.
Actually, I'm company manager. You're assistant company manager.
Oh, great.
Oh. Do you see what I mean about the names? Look at this. Cassidy, Danilo. We have a kid named Yukon. Is that a boy or a girl or a stuffed moose? At least we have a Nick.
What?
I like your name.
Oh, thanks. It's short for Nicodemus. Please, you must have some powerful friends. We have a room.
What do we do with it?
Actually, Elise, Beth made that joke about me living here. Very funny. But do you think that's an actual option? I'm going to have a little trouble handling rent this semester. Also, do you think they take dogs?
Is this the Cautionary Tailors?
It is.
We'll be getting a table.
Can we get a new name? That one blows.
Princess party.
Somebody asked to change that name every year.
It's a weird name.
They won't change the name.
Sounds like a bunch of really careful guys who make pants.
People have to see it written out.
Which they will, because it's on all the set pieces, which is why they won't change the name.
Change the name? What? Someone says that every year.
I like the name. It's clever. You don't get it right away, and then you have to Google it, and then a couple days later it hits you, and you're like, oh.
I thought there'd be more people.
Are we starting?
Yes.
All right. Go.
Hello, great to see everyone. Some familiar faces, some new ones. I'm Nick. I've been with the Taylors for this will be my 7th year. I was in it all through undergrad and been company manager for the last 2 as a grad student. So some of you might have heard via the grapevine or the special animated gif of a cartoon puppy dancing in the shower of confetti that I sent to some friends that I was supposed to be directing this year. That was the plan. However, there was a coup. Elise?
Thanks, Nick. Hello, everybody. I'm Elise. I'm a director in town. I was actually a member of the Cautionary Tailors when I was here. We hated the name then, too.
She's kidding.
This is Beth. She's done a lot of stage managing for me, and so she will be our company manager.
What does that make you?
Fine with it. Happy to be here.
Hi, I'm Beth. Excited to be here. I loved college. This sort of feels like being back in school myself. I look forward to hitting the quad, cranking some DMB, splitting a 4-pack of Red Bull, and getting to know you all better.
How old are you?
It's how old you feel.
How old do you feel?
Old?
We're going to be doing some new things with the troupe this year. When I was here, the Taylors toured around to high schools doing sketches about drug abuse, sexual health, that sort of thing. It's my understanding that that hasn't been happening for a while now.
We still do all that stuff, just here at the college. Orientation. Ho ho! Whoa! Put the drink down and stick to water. Or eggnog! Sporting events.
That's why I'm waiting till marriage.
That sort of thing.
That's right. Some of you were with the group before. That's you two, Nick, and who else?
Just us.
I thought there was one more.
Danilo.
Yeah, I was in it last year.
No, you weren't.
Sure I was.
How would we not recognize you?
I was at all that stuff you said.
Excuse me, Elise? Why did the group stop touring?
I'm not sure anyone really knows.
Something must have happened.
It did.
What? I mean, what do you know?
There were some articles in the archive of the Daily.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't find any specifics, but there was a lot of references to improper contact. Something called The Incident. Hey, Elise, is that you?
Oh, it's so hard to
It says your
tell.
name right there.
Oh, sure does. Look at that.
You don't remember what happened?
It was so long ago.
Must have been pretty bad for them to ground the company permanently.
Not permanently. This year, we're going to take the Taylors down off the blocks and back on the road. Now, where were we?
You were changing the subject.
That's right. Why don't we go around and have everyone introduce themselves?
Elise, if I could, I have something for this.
Oh, sure.
There's a little icebreaker I like to play on the first day. Some of you are familiar. It's called Two Truths and a Lie. Everyone goes around the circle and introduces themselves and says 3 things. 2 that are true, and 1.
That's a lie.
Exactly.
Can we just say 3 true things?
No, this is more fun.
I just ended a 3-year relationship with a woman who thought lying was fun. She'd love this game.
Okay, I'll start. I already introduced myself, Nick, who demoted, fine with it. All right, 3 things. 1, I have a sweet little terrier. Her name is Monster. 2, I've played the alto sax since junior high. 3, my dream role that I would love to play more than anything else is Harold Hill in The Music Man. Because it's a musical, but you don't have to be able to sing. I'm a terrible singer. All right, guess which one is the lie? You two know me, so...
Number 2?
Yes, I play the tenor sax.
Wow, this is fun.
Okay, Gabby, your turn.
Hi, my name is Gabrielle. People call me Gabby. This is my second year in the group. 3 things. Okay, 1, I love ice cream. 2, I started acting when I was 7, and a local production of Annie wanted a little black girl for one of the orphan girls, and I was as close as they could get. 3, I grew up right here in Minnesota.
I'm going with 1.
Yes, I'm lactose intolerant.
I didn't know that. See, you can even learn something about people you do know. Next.
My name is Andy, my first year in the group. Number 1, I just transferred here from Portland, Oregon. 2, I went to an all-girls school all the way through high school. 3, I'm a boy.
I think this question was on the SAT.
Portland.
Yeah, it was Maine, not Oregon. And yes, I started transitioning when I was 19, so I've been living as a guy for 3 years now.
Well, thank you, Andy. That was a very personal thing to reveal in a party game.
No problem.
Okay, my name is Cassidy. This is my 3rd year in the group. 2 truths and a lie. 1, I'm a theater major. 2, I have accepted Jesus Christ as my personal savior. 3, I have 3 younger brothers.
Number 1?
Number 1, I used to be a theater major, but last year I changed to pre-law. I do have 3 brothers, all younger, and 1 big brother named Jesus.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to believe he's adopted Latino and you're pronouncing it wrong.
I am religious too.
Oh?
Yes, Catholic.
Oh.
Why'd you come back here if you're gonna be a lawyer?
I love the group, and I just really believe in its mission.
What mission?
You know, celibacy, optimism, responsibility, celibacy.
Is that our mission?
And I have to say, I am just in my glory hole to be here with all of you, ready to get out and spread the word.
Your what?
Oh, glory hole? It's a church thing. What church is that? A glory hole is just when you're sitting in your own little spot and you can feel the glory of God just washing over you.
You learned that in church?
I mean, it's not in the Bible. I found it when I was looking through our youth minister's browser history. He explained it to me.
That's not...
Why were you going through your youth minister's browser history?
Okay, let's move on. Can we move on? Danilo.
Cool. Danilo, cool to be back. 2 truths and a lie. Okay. 1, I find you very attractive. 2, I find you very attractive. 3, I find...
Nope. Greta.
Greet.
Sorry?
Grete. Greet.
I apologize. I assumed that was a typo.
What is wrong with this world?
Oh my god. Okay, I'm Greet. 2 truths and a lie. 1, I shave my armpits once a year at Christmas so my grandfather can eat his dinner. 2, my first celebrity crush was Rachel Maddow. 3, I'm a squirter. Which one's a lie? Trick question. All true.
I love your dress.
It's because I'm performing at a kid's birthday party after this and it takes me ever to get ready. Trust me, if it were up to me, I'd be wearing a Rip Descendants t-shirt, my hair'd be green, half shaved, and I'd be covered in tattoos, but I can't look like that because my type is the sweet, innocent, small-town girl, and those are the roles I get, so I have to walk around looking like a big, dumb her. Next.
Hello, my name is Yukon.
Yukon.
It's actually pronounced Yukon, but people can never really pronounce it right, so everybody just calls me Yukon. I'm used to it, I guess.
I don't think you can have a problem with that one.
Yes, obviously. Thank you.
1, I'm half Korean on my mother's side. 2, I just graduated high school last spring, so this is my first year here. And 3, my parents own a jewelry store just off campus.
Korean on your father's side?
Yes, I'm a very bad liar.
Your parents really own a jewelry store?
They do.
I want to talk to you. That is so perfect. Daniel, our youth minister, we were texting last night, and he got really excited about wanting to give me a pearl necklace. Maybe you could help.
Someone else want to take this one?